So this is the MA showcase for 2023 at DBS Institute Bristol. Well, it's a course that's specifically for developing music in the artistic sense, I suppose, but it's also really with a central philosophy behind helping other people or doing things that are of service. All of the students are exhibiting work that is developing culture and technology. I think it's nice for them to get their work seen. I think it's quite common for an artist, and certainly for all of the artists here, to be fairly kind of in their own world, and it is very good practice for them to get their work out there. Within this discipline, or within innovation, and in the academic circles, there's a fair few people that you wouldn't necessarily see in the normal entertainment sense. So it's quite a nice opportunity for people who wouldn't ordinarily see this kind of thing to also witness their work.
Like, that's how ideas are kind of born, right? That's how we actually push things forward. I think, there's innovation in terms of it actually helping people, but I also believe in the art world and actually trying to do new stuff. It kind of opens up just thought processes that I think are important. It helps people just to look at things from different angles, because I think we can get so caught up in our own bubbles, and that's where things kind of start to stagnate, both on a social and global level. And it's through actually realizing that things can be different, that actual progress and change can be made, I think.
Shay's work's exceptional. Realisation is the name of the module, which to many people would mean taking a concept and realising it, whereas he's taken it to represent realisation of existence. And so he's looking at realisation in a more spiritual sense and trying to create a body of work that immerses you to the point where you lose your sense of self. So he's thought about it very, very clearly. It's very, very well researched conceptually, and then he's done a fantastic job of taking the listener through this experience. Theo's work is excellent. They have really taken cutting-edge artistic music that is designed for dancing, but they're really thinking a bit more broadly about how this can be developed. It has become very conventional, very standardized, and actually quite hard to evolve. And so what they have done is they've used spatial arrangements to be able to kind of create a more immersive and more dynamic experience. And the work is exceptional because of, it explores electronic dance music, but it also it's stylistic, but it can move between different genres. Benny's work is also of a very high level indeed. He has researched things very well on an academic level. He understands the field that the work is in very, very well. Not only that, but he's managed to communicate with and interact, or collaborate actually, with the main people in that field within multisensory environments. And he has surprised all of them. He's managed to kind of move this discipline forward. He's addressed some very real problems, mostly around the affordability of the devices, the fact that these devices are always changing, and so he's come up with some fantastic solutions. He's also managed to get some funding, which is a very, very difficult thing to achieve. So he's not only got something that is very impressive at this stage, but you can also see how it's going to have a life beyond this. Jack's is mind-blowing. He's managed to not only do a very good quality piece of artificial intelligence work, but he's also making a statement with it. Almost as an artistic statement, he's being very personal, sort of conveying something that is very, very special and human, but then obviously juxtaposed by this quite stark and unusual, what does he call it, uncanny valley representation of himself. And I wasn't expecting two other people in the equation as well. Incredible.
It's been really amazing to see the kind of finished product where we've kind of had little glimpses all the way through. the last couple of years, and it's really amazing to see how they've grown from where they started to where they are now.
It's been really great seeing all the other MA projects. Yeah, I'm really pleased for everybody, and everybody's been smashing it, putting in a load of hard work. It's just really nice to see it all pay off in the end.
Seeing my other colleagues' projects today has just been amazing. I've just been gobsmacked by the standard of work and the quality and the variation as well, and all the projects are so different. It's been great to see what they've all been working on and how hard they've been working over the course of the last 2 years, I guess.
And watching everyone's work today has been super inspiring. Yeah, they all smashed it, and it's all like super diverse.
To see everyone work today has been amazing, worrying because I'm a first year, but it's been very diverse and everything has been very different on subject area.
They've all been absolutely brilliant, and they've all been so supportive as well to myself. You know, there's a lot of kind of pats on backs and hugs and, you know, meeting for drinks after and all that kind of stuff. It's been really cool, actually. I feel like I've made some good friends.